Merch by Amazon Trending Niche Alert. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 8 awareness niches for the month of July. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand platforms. If you like this kind of content and you get any value out of this video, make sure to subscribe and give this video a like. Okay, let's get into the content of the video. And the first niche that I have for you, now these are all basically, awareness niches for July that are low in competition, because once Father's Day, once July 4th is over, it's going to be kind of like crickets on Merch by Amazon and just print on demand in general. Sales kind of tend to dip down, and the next big niche is going to be basically back to school. Now you can get some sales in like camping, hiking, pool, lake, things like those type of niches. But it's going to be kind of slow. That's just kind of how it is every year. But there are some niches in July that are low in competition that not too many people know about, and it's in the awareness niches. So every month there's going to be there's an awareness month that's celebrating like some type of cancer, some type of disease, some type of syndrome. And so the first one that I have for you is hereditary, I don't even know if I'm saying this right, hemochromatosis. And if we go to Google right here, we're going to see that July is National Hemochromatosis Awareness Month. It's always a good idea just to kind of do a quick Google search on the actual disease or syndrome, so you can get kind of like an idea about what it is, who it might affect more, young people, old people, men, women, things like that. That's going to help you design better, just to have a better idea of what the actual, disease, cancer, or syndrome is. But when we type this this phrase into Amazon, we're going to see that there's only 54 results, so very low in competition. And when we click on the third page, there's still only 54 results. So this is a niche that's very low in competition, and we're going to see that it is selling again, or not again, but in my previous videos I've said, these aren't the best BSRs. They're not going to make you a millionaire overnight, but these can add some extra sales to your royalties, or to your bottom line basically for the month of July. So you don't have that basically, so you can still have somewhat of a good month. So right here we're going to see what some of the designs look like. Now the main color for this awareness, or for this type of disease, I'm just going to call it a disease, is basically burgundy. So we're going to see a lot of people are using burgundy designs. When we look at the when we look at the BSRs, we're going to see that this niche is selling. Again, not the best, but you can get some sales in this niche, maybe a couple for the month. If we go to Etsy to see what the competition is on Etsy, only 1,100 results. Competition on Redbubble is probably going to be very low as well. Actually, it's a little more than I thought, 339. Definitely want to do stickers for these types of awarenesses, because people tend to I sell a lot of stickers basically in these type of niches. And then if we go to TeePublic, we're going to see there's probably low competition as well. And if we go to create a Fabrica, and if you just type in like burgundy ribbon, you can get a whole bunch of clip art that you can use for your designs. And I actually saw this one, which I thought was pretty cool. It's a bundle, and I actually have a whole bunch of designs, and this actually comes with the full POD usage license, so you can just take the ones that work, and you can just upload these right onto Merch by Amazon. And all you'd have to do is just use the certain type of keywords, like this keyword right here that I mentioned at the top, hereditary hemochromatosis. So that's the first low competition niche that I have for you for the month of July. And then the second low competition awareness niche that I have for you guys for July is going to be alopecia awareness. I think I'm saying that right, I'm not too sure. But this awareness niche or disease is actually in September, I believe. But in July, it is International Women with Alopecia Month. So we're going to see some sales for this niche as well. If we go to Merch or Amazon, we're going to see there's only 395 results. And when we go to the third page, we're going to see that there's also only, if I can just get this out the way, only 395 results. Now, alopecia is when, I believe it's mainly more for women. I could be wrong, but it's basically when women go bald. If you remember when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, it's because Chris Rock was making fun of Will Smith's wife because she has alopecia. So if you remember that, but that's what the disease kind of is about. Right here you can see hair loss type. And if we go to Etsy to take a look at the competition, only 1,500 results. Redbubble is going to be low as well, 542 results. The color for this ribbon is blue. If we go to TeePublic, we're going to see that there's low competition as well on TeePublic. And if we go to create a Fabrica, you can just type in alopecia, and you can actually get some designs like this one right here. There's another one here, or you could just type in blue ribbon, and you can get some clip art to make your own designs if you want to, make your own designs basically. So that's the second niche that I have for you guys. And then the third awareness niche that I have for you that is low in competition for the month of July is going to be juvenile arthritis. We're going to see there's 745 results, and when we go to the third page, there's still going to be only 745 results. If we go to Google right here and we say when is juvenile arthritis awareness month, we're going to see that it's in July. And it's not just old people who get arthritis. We can see that right here on Google it says, I think I saw somewhere it says over 300 children are affected a year with, I guess this might have been on some other page. Or where did I see that? Okay, anyways, well, kids get arthritis as well. And if we go to Etsy, we're going to see that the competition is only at 1,200. Redbubble, we're sitting at 391. TeePublic is low as well. Now, if you do design for this niche, if you're designing at least for kids, you want to make sure that you have youth selected so that kids can wear this. If you're going to do like a warrior shirt or something like that, or fighter shirt, make sure you have kids checked off. If you go to create a Fabrica, there's some designs that you can get right here, like this one right here. I love someone with arthritis in the moon and back. So if you're interested, check out Create a Fabrica. I actually have an affiliate link in the description if you want to sign up. But that's the third awareness niche that I have for you guys. And then the fourth awareness niche that I have for you that is low in competition for July is going to be cranial facial. So this is basically cleft lip. So this is when children are born with their lip kind of attached to their nose. You might have seen that before. And the results or the competition on Amazon for this is 232 results. When we go to the third page, still only 232 results. This is what some of the designs look like right here. We can see that these niches are selling. Again, not the best in BSRs, but going to get you a couple additional sales a month if you can get some good designs up with some good keywords. If we go to Google, we're going to see that July is national, both keywords, not just cranial facial, but also cleft lip as well. If we go to Etsy to take a look at the competition, only 1,200 results. Now, something that I thought was kind of interesting is that on merch and Etsy, basically everybody is using like a purple or pinkish color ribbon. But when I went to Redbubble and TeePublic, everybody was using yellow. So I'm not too sure what the exact color for this is. Maybe you could design for both, but here we're going to see only 96 results. And TeePublic also low in competition as well. I did find this one clip art on Create a Fabrica when I typed in cranial facial. So maybe you can make a design around this clip art right here. So that is going to be, I believe, the fourth niche that I have for you guys today. And the fifth niche that I have for you guys for July that is low in competition in the awareness niche is going to be hepatitis. So we're going to see there's only 148 results. If I go to the third page, competition, we're going to see it's still only 148 results. Now, the hepatitis awareness month is actually in May, but in July there's actually a World Hepatitis week that takes place, or day. It's actually on July 28th. So we're also going to see sales for hepatitis go down, at least the BSRs, or sales will go up, BSRs will go down. If we take a look at the competition on Etsy, we're going to see only 1,000 results. Again, I saw some mixed results for the colors. Some are doing yellow and red, some are doing yellow and purple, some it looks like, oh yeah, yellow and purple right here. So you're going to have to check to see what are the correct colors. But competition on Redbubble, we're going to see only 345 results. TeePublic, low as well. And when I went to Create a Fabrica, I saw some designs right here, like this one, a couple others as well. So check out Create a Fabrica if you're interested. And then I think the sixth niche that I have for you is going to be, excuse me, Fragile X syndrome. We're going to see there's only 382 results. When we go to the third page, we're going to see that there's also still only 382 results. When we look at the BSRs for this niche, we're going to see 1.8 million, 7 million, 6 million. So again, not the best BSRs, but this niche is selling and there's very low competition. If we go to Google, we're going to see that July 2023 is National Fragile X Awareness Day and Month. And when we look at the competition on some of the other websites, for Etsy, it's under 1,000. For Redbubble, we're going to see 364. And for TeePublic, you can take a look and see what the designs are. I went to Create a Fabrica. When I type this in, you're going to see there's some designs that you can use right here, or you can make something similar. So that is the 6 niche that I have for you. And then the next 2 niches that I have for you guys are not the lowest in competition. That's why I kind of saved them for the last, for the end of the video. But here we're going to see it's sarcoma awareness. It says 260 results, but when we click on the 3rd page, we are going to see that I think it says over 1,000 or maybe over 3,000 results. That's why it's always important to take a look at the 3rd page, because Amazon might try and trick us by showing us that there's only low results. But so this one's higher in competition. So you're going to have to probably like niche down or cross niche. That's where you're seeing a lot of them with like wife, sister, things like that. But I still want to show it to you anyways. If we go to Google, we're going to see that right here, July is Sarcoma Awareness Month. Competition on the other websites is still pretty low though, so you might have better success with this niche on maybe like Etsy, where we can see there's only 1,200 results. Redbubble, there's only less than 1,000, and TeePublic, well, we can't see how many results they have, but we can see what kind of the designs are. If you go to create a Fabrica, you should be able to find some designs. Let's just do that real quick. Let me just go ahead and type it in. Let's just go with sarcoma. I can already see some ones popping up. So let's see what they have for us. So here you got some good designs that you can use, and you can just filter it by print on demand, and then you can actually just take these designs and upload them onto Merch by Amazon, Etsy, TeePublic, and Redbubble. And then the next niche that I have for you guys is Trojans, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I think it's like a German word, but again, not the lowest in competition. It says 185 here, but when we go to the 3rd page, it's going to say over 1,000. The BSRs are going to be a little better on these this niche and the one that I just showed you, the sarcoma one. But if we go ahead and take a look at Google, we're going to see that this syndrome is celebrated on July 23rd of each year. Competition is still pretty low on the other websites. Etsy only 1,300. Redbubble, we're going to see only 53 results. That's pretty good. And TeePublic, this is what the designs look like. So those are the 8 niches that I have for you that are low in competition for July. You know, a lot of people don't know about the majority of these, especially like that Fragile X syndrome one. The first one that I showed you that I couldn't even pronounce it. I think it says hereditary hemochromatosis, you know, hepatitis. These are niches that are low in competition, not too many people know about. And us as merch sellers, we can go ahead and we can take advantage of these niches and get some additional sales for the month of July. All right, so type down in the comments which niche you are going to design for. And if you want to sign up for Creative Fabrica, I do have an affiliate link in my description. So you just go to any one of my videos in the description where it says my favorite POD tools. I have an affiliate link right here where it says Creative Fabrica. If you do sign up using my link, I do get a small commission. So I appreciate that. But Creative Fabrica probably has the best value for all of the resource for us print-on-demand sellers. I have a deal right now where you get you know, the whole year for only $59. You get fonts, graphics, AI, courses, bundles, and they even have a whole POD section. So if you're interested, check them out. And then if you're struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon or Redbubble, you might want to consider checking out my courses on Udemy. So I have this Merch by Amazon for beginners. It's a step-by-step beginner's guide for mastering Merch by Amazon. You can take a look at the video. It's on sale right now for only like 10 bucks. It's got 15 ratings, 1,400 students. This is what you'll learn right here. This is the course content, so I teach you how to cross niche, how to niche down, how to scale your designs, how to find low competition niches, how to find these trending niches that I show you guys, steal my best evergreen niches, how to check for trademarks, how to keep your account safe, keywords, how to design, how to hire designers, all that good stuff. Take a look at the reviews at the bottom here, 4.4 course rating. And I also have one for Redbubble as well. It's pretty similar. It's just a step-by-step guide for mastering Redbubble. Same thing. You can watch the video, check the price out. Only 10 bucks course content, and you have the reviews at the bottom here. This one has a 4.7 course rating. If you're interested in these courses, links will be in the description. Also have them as a pinned comment. These courses are good for beginners or for people that are struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon. And if we take a look at my credentials on merch, so I'm a tier 8,000 seller. I've done about 12,000 sales, and I just hit the $40,000 in royalties. I make anywhere between about $500 to $1,000 a month, depending on the time of year. If we take a look at my credentials on Redbubble, over the past 12 months, I've done $1,700, with my best month being last year in June, where I did close to $250 for the month. All right, so that is going to be the video for today. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. I put out videos on a regular basis, just showing you like trendy niches, design ideas, evergreen niches, things like that for merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand platforms. So if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe and click the bell. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.